welcome to our March concert. That last piece that you heard was Malagueña, which featured Kayla Clark on the opening cadenza. Fun fact, she got that music, I think, was it Monday? Last Monday? Yeah, it was about a week, so it's great. And Josiah Garcia on tenor saxophone. Alright, this next one is called My Funny Valentine, that features Austin Cottrell on trumpet. bands here at PV. And I get the pleasure of working with all of your amazing students each and every day. My favorite part, mainly because they're just so awesome. So these three pieces that you're hearing now, Malagueña, My Funny Valentine, and Count Bubba, we took these to festival back in February at the Mile High Jazz Festival and scored a rating of excellent, and one. So it was 2 excellents and 1 superior, so they did pretty great. After this concert, we will start preparing for our next festival, which is in April, and that is at the end of April. That is the UNC Jazz Festival up in Greeley. That is a 2-day thing. So if you want to come see us, we'll be performing at 9:30 in the Campus Commons main auditorium at the University of Northern Colorado. We are very excited to do that. We're getting some new music here. We're redoing about 1 piece for that, and then getting a couple more. Last piece is Count Bubba by Gordon Goodwin. We got the pleasure of seeing them live last year, and it was pretty amazing. And so now we get to try out one of their pieces. Share with you our own interpretation of that. So here is Count Bubba. Right, so that piece is called Kaleidos, or a Kaleidoscope in English. And that was written by Carol Britton Chambers. And it's kind of a fun piece because it not only is it a lot of mixed meters, so not only just 1, 2, 3, 4, but it has a lot of 6, 8, 2, 4, 3, 4, but also calls for some weird instruments such as the ocean drum. Can someone lift up the ocean drum back there? I guess the ocean drum walked off stage. But it is a drum that sounds like the ocean, sounds like crashing waves. So it just adds some pretty cool texture to the music. And it also features a lot of solos here and there. We had a little bassoon, a little alto, and actually we had Noah Clark over here doubling on euphonium, which is not his primary, but he did a pretty good job. So, like the concert band, this band also went to CBA and scored a rating of 2s across the board, which is excellent. It's kind of like in golf where you want to get the lowest score possible. 1 being superior, but in this case we got an excellent, which is pretty fantastic for our group. So. Yeah, so that last piece is a bit of a marathon for our percussionists. I took that one. It's written for 7 percussionists. I kind of rewrote it for 4 or 3 plus 1 percussion. So we had 3 percussionists could cover all 7 pieces with the help of 1 more for the ocean drum. And so Cage over there is playing. You know, he has his microphone. He has bells. He has ride cymbal, suspended cymbal. There's some woodblock in there. There's tambourine. There's xylophone, marimba. There's chimes and a bunch of other stuff. So kudos to the beginning section. They all ended up leveling on like 4 or 5 instruments. So this one's not as hard. This is with Each New Sunset by Richard Saucedo. So I hope you enjoy. play our last piece, I just have a couple of just thank yous to give, as well as just a couple more announcements. So the first one is just a special thank you to all of you for being here to support your students. You've been with them since the beginning, since those early squeaks and early questionable noises that came from one of the rooms to what you see before you on stage. So, hey, students, can we give your parents a round of applause, please? I also want to thank our Thunderhawk Band Performing Arts Boosters for their constant support of music, the arts, and our student chair at PV. They help make a lot of this happen, make it possible. So thank you. If you're part of the boosters or in any way, shape, or form, can you please stand so we can acknowledge you?
Stand up. Stand up.
So if you have any questions about joining boosters or what is a booster, you can come and find those people or join us tomorrow. I also want to thank our principal, Steve Shelton, as well as our assistant principals, Greg Hahn and Jason Humphrey, and the rest of the PVHS administration and staff for all their help and support. Without you, this would also not be possible. So if you're a member of admin, either here or in the district, would you please stand as well? So I can acknowledge you. I also want to thank Beverly Winkler, as well as all of our in-building custodial staff for making sure everything gets cleaned up. They're before the concerts up here, making sure this is clean. They're making sure the auditorium is clean and everything else. Just providing a safe space for our students to make music. So thank you very much to Bevan and her team. And lastly, I just want to thank all of our donors and supporters and sponsors for making this happen, either through time contribution and monetary contribution. We thank you. You make it possible for us to do this, giving us the tools to do this. If you're interested in joining joining our sponsorships or donors, please let me know. You can also scan those QR codes back here, which will take you to either a donation page or just a way for you to contribute to us as a sponsor. The last few things before we finish. Once they're done, make sure we have all our ensemble students come up here to help strike the stage. That way we can get everything back in order. So please don't leave. Don't take your student until they're done here. Just be careful. You notice we're missing a huge chunk of our stage that was open for the musical and it just hasn't been closed. So we're making do. It's a little cozy up here, which is why we're so far away from you right now. So hopefully by the May concert, it won't be like that. And lastly, I guess the big one, which is it's official as performing arts, so choir and us, we are traveling to New York next spring. March 28th to 31st. It's a 4-day trip. If you are interested in doing that, there will be an email coming up shortly with information on the parent information meeting, as well as the monetary cost and everything. But yeah, we're excited. The goal is to take about 50 plus students. The more students we take, the better. So if you're interested in doing in going, or if you're interested in chaperoning, please be on the lookout for that email. That way you can have all the information necessary. Lastly, I just want to thank all of you for being here. It's great to just have an audience going forward. And so it's just awesome to be here for you. So thank you. This last one? Yeah. This last piece is called Refrigeration. It is a play on words. No, it is not about refrigerators. We're not going to tell you if your refrigerator is running. It's actually based off the Phrygian mode, which is one of 12 modes in music. You have Aeolian, Mixolydian, Dorian, which all sound kind of foreign to you. It is based off a specific scale pattern, what we call Phrygian. And so Todd Statler decided to write a piece. It's actually a really cool piece. It's a lot of fun. It's one of our favorites. And it just sounds like fridge. So please enjoy Refrigeration by Todd Statler. All right, well, thank you all for coming. We'll see you at the next one.